Okay, welcome back. I have my pattern written down. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do that over again. Okay, welcome back. I have my pattern written down, my little cheat sheet here, and I marked all the squares. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the areas that doesn't have a tape. And that color is gray. Okay. So I'm going to spread out my parchment, oh, yeah, my parchment paper. The reason I do that is because when I put the glitter on it, I'm going to tap the excess glitter off. And with the parchment paper, I can fold it up and put the glitter back in the container because glitter is expensive and we need to not waste our glitter. Okay, so the glitter bottle is open. I have my paintbrush that I'll apply the glue. Then we get my painting palette and I'm going to pour Mod Podge on it. Okay, so dip my paintbrush in Mod Podge and then we're going to start here. We're going to paint the glue on in between the pieces of tape and make sure that we don't get any glitter on the blue. And then you can sprinkle. I think we're going to do that because there'll be better control of the glitter. Just do that. Then we move on to the next square where we paint on the Mod Podge. And since I wrote on these squares with a marker because I could not find a lighter one, we're going to have to do a second coat. Okay, we move on to the next square. Paint on the Mod Podge. This could be tedious, but my thing is, it doesn't take, honestly, it does not take that long. The longest part is just waiting for the Mod Podge to dry, and it really doesn't take that long to dry. Actually, the longest is to making the grid. So, usually if you just put on some music or a program on, then you can watch it as you paint the squares. This is where we dump it out. And we have the excess glitter, and that's the way it looks. And we'll be doing a second coat, so I'm going to leave the tape the way it is. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the next gray, which is here. And paint it on. Okay, since you have seen me do this several times, I am not going to let you sit here and watch me paint on the Mod Podge. And we will come back when I finish with the gray and we move on to a different color so you see what I do next in this step. So we will be back. Okay, welcome back. I finished and I did 2 coats of the glitter. So I'm going to show you what we do with the glitter that's on the parchment paper. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is take the lid off. Then I'm going to fold the paper and then just pour the glitter into the bottle. Okay. So we got a clean sheet of paper. I like using parchment paper or folders, anything that has a crease because it's easier to put the glitter back into the bottle. Okay, the next color we are going to use. Okay, so this next color is white, which we don't have to do because the area is white. So let's. Okay, we're going to get the X-Acto knife. And what we're going to do is you can see the tape line right here and right here. And then we just go ahead and cut it. Then we lift it up. Okay, this bottom one is not coming off. Hold on. Okay. Just cut that. Okay, and the color is light blue, so we're going to get the light blue glitter. And we're going to do the same thing. Paint on Mod Podge. And then sprinkle on. Oh, let's talk about my bottle. My bottle is, because I get my glitter in, well, where I used to get it, they give you glitter in a bag. And I found that because I buy sample seasoning for popcorn, and these are perfect size to put your glitter in. So, if you want to know where I got the bottle, that is where I got the bottle. Or, I have also used, when I have seasoning, especially for my chunky glitter, I would use, when I finish the seasoning, that bottle that has the big holes in it, I'll clean it out, wash it and put in the chunky glitter in that container. Because why buy bottles when you already have some that you can use, refurbish, and use? Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. Only this one is we cut the bottom also. So we cut 3 sides in this one, and then we just lift up. Okay, we paint on the Mod Podge. And then put on the glitter. Okay. Okay. Instead of having you watch me do the whole bottle, because you saw me do it, where I'll just continue on and just cutting where I should just the tape lines, paint on the Mod Podge, and put on the glitter. And I'll come back when the light blue is done.